Hello, I'm Philip Beyer. Welcome to my filibuster on 3 steps to an organized turnkey business, whereby bringing an end to business frustrations that occur over and over. Amazingly, we discovered that just 3 systems stop 98% of stupid errors, miscommunications, and other non-conformances in our business. We also measured and documented these non-conformances, whereby proving to everyone these 3 systems worked. In fact, we could see them working. Now, folks, you're going to love this video. Why? Because I'm going to demonstrate exactly how it's done with visual examples. So you can do it. No teaser, you'll see it all. Consequently, these 3 systems can free up hours a day for a business owner, allowing them more time to grow their business or do whatever they want to do. In addition, save thousands of dollars in waste and time. Now, how do I know? We did it. In fact, I personally freed up 6 hours a day of my time spent bogged down in daily operations. But this is not about me, it's about you. Now, folks, we've been sharing this 3-system marvel with businesses for over 20 years. I would wager most of an owner's day is spent doing mundane processes that really should be delegated to others. The simple reason owners don't delegate is they don't trust others to do the job the way they would do it. And another reason for not delegating is they've never taken the time to document their processes so others can do the job the way the owner wants it done. Now, is that your story? To be truthful, had I not seen these systems working myself, it would have been hard for me to fathom that I was only 3 systems away from a new and more exciting business life, not to mention the thousands of dollars saved to our bottom line. Folks, these 3 systems opened up a whole new world for me and our business. Okay, what are the 3 systems? Every business known to mankind either provides a product or a service. Therefore, the number 1 system needed is a tool to track that product or service step by step. It's the job, whether product or service or both, no matter the industry, whether profit or nonprofit. The work, the job, must be tracked. Therefore, our first system for this video will be called Job Tracks. It's important in job tracking that production and/or service employees have easy access to this system, whereby they can access all the necessary information needed to perform their work without interrupting others, especially the owner. Now, folks, the number 1 reason people interrupt others is they simply are looking for information to do their job. So give it to them via a system. Most small business owners and managers keep much of the information about how the business operates in their heads. Not good. They really need to get it out of there and download it in the system, but that's another story. In fact, I wrote in depth about this in my book, System Busters, How to Stop Them in Your Business. Okay. Additionally, the job track system should display all jobs in progress at a glance. Most companies have to open a spreadsheet or a window in their software in order to view their jobs. Out of sight, out of mind. And since large screen TVs are so affordable these days, a good software should display, at a glance, all jobs in progress on big screens in several key locations around the building. Okay, information that should be accessible in a job tracking system are things like job number, start date, the date the work must be completed, the job status or location, like data entry, pre-production, waiting on material, shipping, etc. It could also show the main person responsible for the job and other job information. Again, all displayed at a glance. One of the main things missing in most job tracking software is a data entry checklist or a master control checklist built right into the system. These checklists will prompt the person who's onboarding or taking in the job to input all the critical information, specifications from the customer. Nothing left out, nothing left to chance. When job specs are missing, a disaster is waiting to happen, like costly errors, bottlenecks, missed deadlines, and much more. In fact, you can either input all the right specs correctly the first time or do it haphazardly, a little here and a little there, like most mom and pop shops. But either way, before the job or service can be performed correctly, eventually, all job specifications must be understood and documented. Gathering specs piecemeal simply costs time and, unfortunately, a lot of money. Okay, let's look at the second system of the amazing three. It's a control system whereby every process, task performed by employees has prompts to ensure the job is performed correctly and consistently. It's always been a puzzle to me when someone says, we're a service company, not a manufacturer. Therefore, we don't need a quality control system. I assume they don't offer quality service? No, a quality control system is a vital tool for every business, at least for those who want to bring a symphony of order, a chaos-free zone to their company. Moreover, a business that any owner, manager, or employee would be proud to be a part. Just like in putting specs in the job tracking system, nothing should be left to chance when it comes to quality. Again, to guarantee quality at every stage of production or service, all process action must be prompted on a control checklist whereby assuring correct and consistent performance. Consider the following two examples of quality control checklist. The first is for the manufacturing industry. This checklist is for just one process center in the graphic arts industry. The detail is amazing, isn't it? How powerful is this for current employees and for training new employees? Again, nothing left to chance. And this control checklist is for a service industry. In fact, I said to the owner for whom this checklist was developed, it's a wonder you ever got a job to the finish line without errors and other major issues, much less get paid in a reasonable time by the insurance companies. He says, Philip, we didn't. But thankfully, that's before they implemented a quality management system. Now, folks, on some products in the graphic arts industry, there's up to 1,000 steps, decisions that must be considered in order for a job to cycle through the production process correctly. Now, that's the truth, and it's scary. How do I know? I've seen it, I've done it with and without a control system. Truth is, lack of systems is the main reason so many businesses don't deliver quality product or service on time. The larger the company, the more difficult it is to deliver proven quality consistently. You know what's ironic? All the steps, the processes that make up a job must be done whether you have a checklist or not. And sadly, in most businesses, these processes are all done by memory. In other words, playing Russian roulette with the results. All right, let's look at the third system of the three. I call life-changing systems. In most small businesses, owners must constantly remind employees over and over to do certain things needed to operate the business. Thousands of small to large decisions must be made and performed daily. However, just like quality control, these seemingly small decisions are done only if and when people remember to do them. And really, folks, isn't it easy for someone to say, "Oh, I forgot," when trying to cover their tracks? So give them a tool that removes "I forgot" from their excuse. Okay, consider the following two examples of daily routine checklist. The first is a production manager's daily routine checklist for the graphic arts industry. Look at the detail. It's amazing when you see documented prompts for what needs to be done in a business. Daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. Notice the red document numbers. These numbers refer to documents that support the prompt. Folks, this is powerful. Moreover, it can link right to a procedure, policy, or any supporting document. As a result, daily routine checklist becomes a dashboard, an interactive tool, a list of prompts that call for action. Think about this document as the production manager system. Now, how valuable is this for current employees and for training new employees? You can see why a lot of daily tasks fall through the cracks. Owners shouldn't get mad at employees when they fail to remember to do certain tasks. Look at what they're expected to remember. Owners can't remember everything either. That's why they stay awake at night thinking, oh no, what did I forget? All right, the next document is a bookkeeper's daily routine checklist. Wow, look at what they're expected to remember. Now, it can get a bit overwhelming without a system, but one thing is certain, a checklist never forgets. Folks, this is what I love about daily routine checklists. Look at the various prompts for action that can be added to these checklists. People, this is how you delegate to others. Just add a task, a prompt. Things like doing preventive maintenance on equipment or vehicles, and things like ordering supplies, paying various taxes, renewing certain agreements, backing up computers, clocking in or out, filing, scheduling, closing out jobs, or billing for service rendered. Every owner feels the frustration that comes with keeping up with the seemingly endless details that must be addressed every day. And sadly, when someone forgets to do something, guess who is then responsible? Right, the owner. For this reason, many owners work 12 to 14 hours a day trying to keep up so the business will continue to operate. So, when tasks are left undone, things begin to back up and chaos ensues. As an owner or manager, have you ever asked these type questions? Who left on the lights or AC when they left? Who forgot to lock the front door and turn on the alarm system? Who left our delivery truck on empty? Why weren't the supplies ordered for today's job? And a biggie, who used the last roll of toilet paper? Okay, here's a true story about a telephone call that made my day. One of our clients from Canada, I'll name her Linda, she called me one afternoon not long after completing a few of our training sessions. One session was on implementing daily routine checklist. In fact, just like the ones I just demonstrated. Now, I could hear the excitement as she whispered in order to keep someone in her office from overhearing her. "Philip," she said in a low voice, "I just had to talk to you. I'm so excited. Just a few weeks ago, I was on the verge of firing Bill, our production manager, because he wasn't performing his job the way I expected. I had to constantly remind him to do things that was his responsibility. Now, 2 weeks ago, I implemented the daily routine checklist system in our company, and I can't believe how well it's working. Philip, since Bill's been using his checklist, he hasn't forgotten to do anything. And now, if I see something that needs to be done, I simply add it to his checklist. And Philip, he does it." Folks, this is a true story. You see, before using the daily routine system, Linda was frustrated and tired, sick of managing her production manager. She assumed old Bill was just not a good manager. Folks, people really don't like to be managed. With this being the case, manage the system and the system will manage the people. You see, when Linda became our client, we gave her a production manager's daily routine checklist we had been developing for years. Linda simply tweaked it for her company and it worked. Sounds simple? Sounds too good to be true? Well, we've been hearing these reports for years from other owners just like Linda, and it never gets old. In conclusion, we have many controlled documents along with other documents to use as templates that can be downloaded for free. Now simply go to our website, type in the word free in the search field, nothing to fill out, no strings attached, no one will contact you. These control checklists will help change your business life for the better. And oh, by the way, did I mention, great systems work.
A mellow, my mellow, I ain't got you, but girl, I got your name.